Like where you get that confidence from though to say because that like
Boy, I just honestly, I don't want to toot my horn, right? But I just saying that's selfish, boy.
straight up.
I don't see the profit in that. You know what I mean? What I realize is the more people I help, but the more people I can lean on. And I don't do it because of that. I say that's what I realize because I needed to lean on people, you know. But the more people I help, what I realize is when I need their help, they just be there for me. And that's why I could go to any radio station and get help from anybody where I've been. And you know what I mean? Because that's how it is, you know. Like most people, they can work with me, you know, because they know I ain't got no problem working with them, or if they needed some shine or whatever,
Yeah, yes.
it's like nothing. You know what I mean? That's how it's work. Even a lot of people who I see a talent, who I put on the radio, puzzle them and stuff. You know, Puzzle and this boy used to do skits for me when I was at ZNS.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And anybody who I see a talent, I used to try and find a way because it made the show more entertaining. You know what I mean?
But what you used to do as ZNS or radio personality though?
I used to do the Fox Saturday show though.
Oh, that was
Like-
just start off at ZNS.
Yeah, that started ZNS with a fella named Ron Rogers. Actually, it started at more 94. But when we left,
all the stations.
yeah, when we left, well, I was with more. That's the way it started with.
All right.
From they open.
All right.
You know, me and the management team and all of them who was there. All us was into music. It was Brad, the programming director at the time. He used to produce the music and he used to rap. All us rapping overseas.
Okay.
He used to
Oh yeah,
produce all our
yeah.
music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even Galen Saunders.
So-
I used to write songs for Galen.
So the history of
Galen used to rap too.
the history of More 94 come from people really digging this music. That's where that started from.
Let me tell you from my perspective.
All right.
It was Ballhead Productions, a promotional company, right? Galen was basically Ballhead Productions. He met Brad, myself, Shadow, all us making music. We come together. Then we introduced some syndicated shows to ZNS because there wasn't no 100 jams then.
Okay.
And it wasn't no thing. We introduced some syndicated called Radio Scope and the Hip Hop Countdown.
So that was the first of its kind on ZNS.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that right there, that gave them the bug. And they said, but we need to get our own radio station. And because they used to do the Bikini Beach Party and all that stuff like that, you know, and all us used to work as a team was Ballhead Productions. He brought the Tifo over and the rest of the development and all that. We did shout and performed to that. And, you know, after that, you know, he, I guess, convinces the old man and whomever else to start More FM. And that's how More FM started, you know. But that's where I had the personal conflicts was coming in because I knew where it came from. I knew this was a bunch of dudes who was into hip hop and we getting ready to do a radio station, right? So I expect what I listening to, this what this station could be about. And you know, when the Jams come about and Jams they was playing hit music. Still playing hit music. Like I say, they ain't gonna devote themselves to real hip hop because it wasn't wise. It wasn't. They gotta make money,
Yeah, you see.
right? So I was like, man, yeah, we can play the real shit. This, that. Even like by Eminem, DMX, all the people like that. I was the voice playing them on the radio. The voice in the Bahamas. I can promise you that. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
When I go in New York and I hear Eminem, I didn't even know he was white. I didn't even know he was working with Dr. Dre.
Wow.
That's when Just Don't Give a Fuck was up.
What year that was?
When I come back, I had to find that. I can't even remember. When I come back, I had to find that, and I added that up. Because I used to get in problems for it. I added it up myself and I started playing it.
Oh.
And DMX, Rough Riders, all them shit. You know, nobody was on them.
So you could engineer too.
Not really.
I mean, you do commercials, so you gotta be able to do something.
To some extent, I ain't no specialist. You know what I mean?
You ever produce your own music? You ever try to?
Yeah, I started to learn, like when me and Brad and Shadow them used to do stuff like Brad was trying to teach me. You know, I just never put the time into it.
All right.
To do it. You know.
All right then.
Shadow was just a natural. Like he could hop on any instrument and just start practice for a couple of minutes, and next thing you know, he doing it.
That's the genius stuff you talk about.
Yeah, I tell you, boy, Shadow was a truly gifted dude, or is.
So he ever produce any full project?
Yeah, for himself.
Yeah, like out, like where people could get got this Shadow Fox new music.
We have stuff on
Yeah, that
cassette
documented.
tapes and stuff like that. Yeah, we got some stuff.
No CDs.
I just keep what I have. I just keep hitting
They put you
because
some-
I don't like a high song on it.
Oh,
Like,
you mentioned that to me before.
I don't like how I sound on it. And all us start out sounding like, you know, Yankees. All us start out sounding American.
So you think Shadow Fox? You think he was next in line if things would work out?
Wait, Shadow was the man.
Man.
Shadow was the man. It wasn't nothing Shadow couldn't do. I talking about his capabilities. Everything I explained to you earlier, as far as appeal and stuff like that, but he just was a master at it, and it was natural, but it was just fucking organic. Like you had no, like you could have listened to my shit and say, boy, this dude got some skill, but you ain't necessarily like me. Like how I sound,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Him, anybody who listened to him back then and how he used to carry on, they automatically used to fall in love with him. You know what I mean? I telling you, because the dude had an ability to tell a story or whatever it was, to communicate, to touch
Wow.
you. He just was gifted, but he just was gifted. I like extremely. I mean, and I talk about extremely lyrical and flow and everything.